Sports on Premier Sports Fan Center, the show where football conversation goes beyond the scorelines and dive into the stories shaping the global game of football. My name is Yinka Adeguyi. I'm going to be your host for tonight. Friends around here call me the Doc. And tonight with me on the set is Poloski. Polo, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So excited to be back, to dissect everything that has been going on in the world of sport in the last 7 days.
Right, so today we examine 3 major talking points, sharing football discussions across Europe, from a legal controversy that could cloud or affect the World Cup squad to one of England's biggest clubs fighting, avoiding relegation there. And finally, a debate about the Premier League title race, which is really looking like it's going the red way as it stands. We begin with the legal storm surrounding one of England's most recognized defenders, and of course, so controversial as well as a gentleman and a defender. Maguire's conviction in Greece is what comes to mind here. It has a legal case with the World Cup implications right there. And the football world was shaking after Harry Maguire was convicted in Greece for assault, resisting arrest, and attempted bribery. Although the defender, we know, intends to appeal the verdict because he says actually all those things are false. The situation raises a serious concern right there in football. The conviction could impact his ability to travel to the United States due to strict visa restrictions concerning crimes involving violence and bribery. So, with the FIFA World Cup 2026 approaching and England expected to play matches in the United States, this actually leaves a lot in mind. The legal challenges that may influence court decisions for England, especially for a player like Harry Maguire, who is a key agent. He used to be their captain in that particular squad, who has been a key figure for England national team, and implications could be really significant. So we're looking at a few issues here. So Paulo, I want you to help me out here. If the conviction stands against Harry Maguire, should England consider leaving or dropping the gentleman out of the squad because of the possible potential squad restrictions he may have?
Well, I think England will have to first look at the implication if the conviction stand, like you said, and will he be able to be able to allow to enter the US?
It may not. If the conviction stands, it may not.
Yeah, but they have to look at that first. And secondly, I think Harry Maguire still has the right to appeal. Though the verdict that he has been convicted, he still has the right to appeal. But I think England it's time now for the English FA to get involved, because Harry Maguire is a very important player for the English national team. You look at Harry Maguire in the last couple of seasons, he has been fairly okay compared to when he joined Manchester United newly. His performances were not so convincing. A lot of fans have been calling for him to be dropped. But you look at Harry Maguire in the England jersey, he's always a different player compared to when he put on the Manchester United player. So I think the English FA at the point or at the time will definitely come into it and find a way, because you look at what happened. The case has been going for more than a year now, and you look at the incident that leads to that. I think it's something
understanding when to defend his family member.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center, your favorite sport channel on YouTube. Welcome to our Watchalong show. It's the return leg of the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League. Our featured match for tonight will be the match involving Arsenal taking on Bayer Leverkusen at the Emirates Stadium. The first leg ended 1-1 at the Bay Arena out there in Germany, and the game is still in balance for either of the both teams, but Arsenal will be having the higher advantage because they'll be playing in front of their own fans rather at the Emirates Stadium out there in London. Also, there are games going on. That will be going on simultaneously. Chelsea will be hosting PSG. With the first leg, PSG won by 5 goals to 2, while Man City hosting Real Madrid. Real Madrid won that one also by 3 goals to 0. We'll do it to bring you the updates regarding those games, including the lineups of those games. In the meantime, the match involving Sporting CP and Bodo Glimt is still on. We are into the second half of the extra time because Sporting CP overturned a 3-0 loss in the first leg by winning 3-0 in regulation time to take the game into extra time. And right now, they are also winning in the extra time. What it means, if the game ends 4-0, Sporting City will progress to the next round. So back at the Emirates Stadium where the game has kicked off, and it's Arsenal who started the game, but possession now in contention. Arsenal winning back with Declan Rice flips it, but Bayer Leverkusen will head it back to their own goalkeeper. Let's quickly look at the lineup for both sides. Arsenal at home playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal is David Raya. In Capel, Gabriel, Saliba and Ben White coming on to replace the injured Uren Timber. Timber picked up an injury in the last game against Everton. Couldn't finish or complete that game in that one. So it means Ben White comes in to replace him. Also in the midfield, you have Rice and Zubimendi playing as the two holding midfielder, while you have Trossard, Eze and Bukayo Saka playing further forward, while Victor Gyökeres leading the line for Arsenal. Also, Bayer Leverkusen playing a 3-4-2-1 formation. But here comes Bayer Leverkusen attacking now from the right hand side with Poku. He decided to go back after running into the box 18 there. But finally the cross will come and headed out there by Gabriel. I think that should be a corner kick, to Sporting Bayer Leverkusen. That was not Gabriel, that was Saliba rather who made that who headed that one out to safety for Arsenal. Looking at how Bayer Leverkusen have started in this game, I think they want to frustrate Arsenal like the way they did in the first leg, and I think Arsenal needs to up their game if they are going to take win this one outrightly to avoid going in extra time. So first corner kick of the game has gone to Bayer Leverkusen with Grimando, who sent the corner kick into the box, headed out there. Back to Grimando again, but couldn't control that one properly. But he has help came finally, and he gets back to Grimando again, try to cross, but quickly closed down by an Arsenal player, and the ball deflected back, and Bukayo Saka applying the pressure. Sporting Bayer Leverkusen rather takes the ball back, but to their own half there. So Bayer Leverkusen in goal is Blaswick, who started the game in the first leg. Also Kwanzaa Andrich, the goal scorer for Bayer Leverkusen, and Tapsoba. You have Grimando, Garcia, Palacios, Poku, Meza, Tewe, and Kufani. I think that was 11 that started the game in the first leg for Bayer Leverkusen. But for Arsenal, there were only 2 changes. You have Leandro Trossard coming on, and in place of I think that was Noni Madueke that started that game, if I'm correct, Martinelli. But Leandro Trossard and Ben White were the 2 changes for Arsenal. So we've seen 4 minutes played already across all centers. Still no goal. While the game involving Sporting CP and Bodo Glimt, the game has gone into half-time. That's the half-time of additional time. So Sporting CP still lead by 4-0. That's 4-3 on aggregate there. Arsenal back in possession with William Saliba inside the half of Bayer Leverkusen. Send it back to Gabriel, and Gabriel still with the ball, try to go long there, and he clips that one down, but Bayer Leverkusen will regain possession again with Maza, who runs that one out for a throw to Arsenal. So let's quickly take the opportunity to go to the bridge where Chelsea taking on Paris Saint-Germain rather, and we'll take a look at Chelsea lineup. Chelsea starting goalkeeper is Robert Sanchez. You have Santos, Malangas, Muhammadu Sa, Palmer, Andre Santos, Neto, João Pedro, Ato, Enzo Fernandez, Cucurella, Chalobah, and Maurice Caicedo all starting for Chelsea in that one. Chelsea needs to win that one by at least 3 goals for them to be able to stand a chance of making it into the next round. While for Paris Saint-Germain, Safanov in goal for Paris Saint-Germain. You have Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Pacho, Neves, Nuno Mendes, Marquinhos, Kvaratskhelia, Hakimi, Ousmane Dembele, and Bakola, all starting for Paris Saint-Germain. Also, let's look at the lineup. At the Etihad there, Man City, one of the team again that needs to score at least 3+ goals, and for them to be able to stand a chance, not just score 3+ goals, but win the game by at least 3+ goals. If not, they will be out, because they lost the first leg by 3-0 at the Bernabeu. A quick look at Manchester City lineup. You have in goal Donnarumma, you have Norway, Ryan Cherky, Ruben Diaz, Jeremy Doku. You have Ellen Haaland, Kusanov, Nunes, Tijani Reinders, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva, all starting for Manchester City. While Real Madrid, you have Trent Alexander-Arnold starting in this one. Thibaut Courtois, you have Brahim Diaz, Frank Garcia, Adagula, Hudson, Pitac, Rudiger, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Vinicius Junior, starting for Real Madrid. And we've gotten the first goal in at the bridge there. Guess what? It's Paris Saint-Germain who have opened the scoring against Chelsea, and it's now becoming a big one, or a big mountain for Chelsea to climb, because in the 6th minute, Kvaratskhelia got the opening goal for Paris Saint-Germain. So it's not looking good for Chelsea. What it means now is that it's now 6-2 on aggregate, and it's getting from bad to worse for Chelsea. So back to the game now. Bayer Leverkusen will send the ball back to their goalkeeper, who will send the long one out there, but Arsenal will pick the ball back. It's Nkepai who got the ball and finds now Bukayo Saka. He tried to cross him, but blocked there by Grimando. So it's going to be a corner kick to Arsenal. So first corner, Arsenal's first corner kick in the game. Gabriel, Saliba, all of them, inside the box there. Can they be able to give Arsenal the lead in this one? And the corner kick sending there. Gabriel actually got to that one, but couldn't direct that one into the back of the net. Wow. That was a very good chance there for Gabriel, but he couldn't, direct down to the back of the net. So it's going to be a goal kick to Bayer Leverkusen. And a long one there from the goalkeeper, headed back there by Zubimendi. And Saliba will send a long one out there, but I think that should be going out for a throw into Bayer Leverkusen now. So throw into Bayer Leverkusen. 10 minutes of football played already, still no goal to report at the Emirates Stadium, but Bayer Leverkusen attacking now with Maya now from the left hand side there, and he finds a pass and a shot there, but blocked by the Arsenal player, and Bayer Leverkusen will try to pick up again, but Arsenal will clear out now with Nkepai, but straight to Tapsoba. So Bayer Leverkusen still in possession. Tapsoba Drops it into the midfield there. As now we win back possession. Straight to Zubimendi. And he moves forward now. He finds Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres running down the left hand side there. Try to cut in there. And he tried to take another shot there. But that was another block from the former Liverpool defender, Kwanzaa. And it's going to be another corner kick to us now. So this time it's Declan Rice that'll be taking the corner kick for us now. Can Arsenal open the scoring from this set piece there? Or this corner kick and a long one into the box, headed out there by the Bayer Leverkusen player, but Trossard will regain possession straight back to Rice, who finds a Berechiese and he says will go long now, but that was too much there for Gabriel. So it's going to be a goal kick to Bayer Leverkusen. I think Arsenal are yet to click or gel in this one, still finding it very difficult, to create opportunities out in this game. So Bayer Leverkusen will try to play out from the back there, but finally they will go long. Kofin drops the ball back here for Poku. Stay with Poku. He finds Terrell there. It's the Bayer Leverkusen at the edge of Arsenal box, but they decide to go back a little bit. Bayer Leverkusen is holding on to possession inside the half of Arsenal. And the Bayer Leverkusen player goes down inside the box there, but the referee says no. And Arsenal will clear out now. You have Gyökeres battling for possession there. And Bayer Leverkusen will win a throw-in. I think that was outside the box there, and there was a challenge, but that was outside the box. So Bayer Leverkusen still in possession. 13-minute played. Still no goal at the Emirates Stadium, also at the 80-yard there. No goal to report. Still goalless between Manchester City and Real Madrid. I think Manchester City needs to start making things happen if they want to stand any chance of making it to the quarter-final. But Chelsea is not over. They can still find a way to come back, but the mountain is getting taller and taller, and a long pass there into the box there, but Raya quickly coming out to pick that one out. But that was a very good idea from the Bayer Leverkusen player there. I think that was Grimando there to send the ball, try to find Kufin, but David Raya quickly reading that one and coming out to grab that one there. So it's Arsenal who are back in possession now with William Saliba. Drops it for Bukayo Saka. We'll find Gyökeres and straight into the balls there, but Bayer Leverkusen will quickly pick up possession and try to play out there. But Arsenal, I think that should be a throw-in. Yeah, Grimando using his pace there, but Arsenal quickly win back possession and a shot there, but that was a wicked shot there from Leandro Trossard. It's going to be a goal kick, and at the bridge it's raining goals. It's raining goals. I think it's raining goals, and it's not looking good for Chelsea, because right now Paris Saint-Germain, they've doubled their lead. Yes, in the 14th minute, guess who? It's Bradley Barcola who made it two for Paris Saint-Germain, and Hakimi, the provider. I think PSG, they have unfinished business with Chelsea, but in the meantime, here comes Arsenal with opportunity into the box there, but that was a very good Save there from the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper, Leandro Trossard, with that very neat shot there. But the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper there stopping down. Very good pass there from Saka, and Eze actually leave that one, and it's Trossard who took that one. And that was a very good save there from the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper to tip that one high. And it's going to be a corner kick to Arsenal. But back to the Chelsea game, where Chelsea are currently 2 goals down. And it's looking very bad. 14 minutes, already 2 goals down. So corner kick to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka standing on that one. You have the usual suspects. And the corner kick into the box there. Headed out there, but Saka will quickly pick the ball back. It finds Eze. Still with Eze. What is he going to do? He turns back there. And he drops it for Bukayo Saka. Still with Saka. And another ball back to Leandro Trossard, who finds William Saliba. And he finds Bukayo Saka again. He tries to cut in there. And he crosses into the box there, but headed out there by the Bayer Leverkusen player. And Arsenal will try to win back possession with Saliba winning it and sending it back straight to the goalkeeper, David Raya there. A quick look at the Chelsea game. The start there, the start is actually balanced because it's 50-50. But Chelsea having a 4 total shot, and PSG, guess what, has only 2 total shots, and they make the 2 total shot count. They've registered 2 shots on target from that 2 total shot they have, and Chelsea having 4 total shot, yet to have any shot on target, yet to have any shot of any shot on target rather. But PSG, they had 2 shots on target and 1 big chance, 0 to Chelsea, 1 corner kick to Chelsea, 0 to PSG. What it means is that PSG are actually taking the chances whenever they go forward and create a shot, they convert the chance. Unlike Chelsea, who have had 4 shots and yet to register any shot on target in that one. So back at the Emirates Stadium now, Arsenal will attack again from the left hand side with Declan Rice, who finds still Arsenal. Back to Zubimendi, but try to throw the pass there to Victor Gyökeres, but that pass went straight to the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper, who quickly releases defender there. You find out Tapsoba. So Bayer Leverkusen with Grimando in possession now. Bayer Leverkusen have given possession straight to Arsenal inside their own half. With Leandro Trossard now finds out Zubimendi, who is still with the ball. Send it straight to Trossard, who will find Saliba, and he finds Bukayo Saka. Still with Bukayo Saka. He tries to beat 2 players and he drops a neat pass there. Still Arsenal going in there with the Berechi Eze. And still Saka inside the box there, try to find wriggle his way in the middle of 2 players, but finally the flag will go up for an offside there. And you can see the camera pouncing on the star boy of the last game for Arsenal. Talking about Masdoma. A lot of Arsenal fans will be hoping to see him, get some few minutes in this one. And goal kick to Bayer Leverkusen, quickly taken, but Saliba and Gabriel dispossessing Kufenje, and Gabriel quickly winning a free kick, and a long one quickly taken there. Gyökeres chasing down one. He has Tapsoba battling with that one. And they try to prevent a corner kick, but the goalkeeper will send that one out for a throw-in. So it's going to be a throw-in to Arsenal. 20 minutes played already. It's Arsenal 0, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Chelsea 0, PSG 2. Also, Manchester City 0, Real Madrid 0. And guess what? In the game involving Sporting CP and Bodo Glimt, we are into the 120-minute plus additional time. But it's Sporting CP who have just made it 5 now to take any hope of Sporting CP coming back into that one. So it's now 5 goals to nil out there in Portugal. What it means is that the run or the fairy tale or fairy run of Bodo Glimt has come to an end. And also back in England, there's another call there, because right now it looks like Manchester City has been shown a red card. Yes, and it's Bernardo Silva who has been shown a straight red card in the 21st minute. It's looking bad for some English team right now. Chelsea suffering 2 goals, 2 goals down. Why Manchester City has been awarded, has been shown a red card, and right now penalty kick has been awarded to Real Madrid. And the penalty kick has been played and has been converted. So Real Madrid lead Manchester City by 1 goal to nil, and Manchester City are 1 man down. It's Vinicius Junior who converted a penalty kick for Real Madrid, but Arsenal come with Declan Rice running into the Anikepai. We try to send a cross. The Arsenal players want a penalty for an handball, but I think the referee is saying no. I think that should be a corner kick. Gerald Konsa let's take a look at the replay again. Yeah, I think there was a hand, but probably they might say it's ball hand there, but corner kick to Arsenal. Oh, free kick rather, not corner kick. So Declan Rice to take the free kick for Arsenal. And he sent a long one there, but another save there from the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper to tip that one away. I think that should be a throw-in to Arsenal. Another fantastic save or fantastic response from the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper. So it's going to be a long throw-in from Arsenal. Declan Rice about to take the throw-in for Arsenal. And now there in Portugal, it has ended. It's 5 goals to nil. Sporting CP making it to the next round. Sporting CP will play the winner between Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen. And the throw-in quickly taken and headed straight to the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper, who quickly tried to release the striker, confirming the ball, lost out there in the battle there, and he goes down holding his hip there from that challenge from Nkepai there. I think the referee wants him to play on, but I think the game has now been stopped. "24 minutes, still goalless between Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen." Let's look at the start so far for the game. Arsenal leading the SG there with a 0.44, while Bayer Leverkusen having a 0.03. Arsenal enjoying the possession, also 58 compared to Bayer Leverkusen's 42, while Arsenal also having 6 total shots. Bayer Leverkusen 1, 3 shots on target to Arsenal, 0 to Bayer Leverkusen, 0 big chance from both teams, and 4 corner kick to Arsenal, 1 to Bayer Leverkusen. But Bayer Leverkusen are back in possession. inside their own half, and they will send it straight back to their goalkeeper. And Leverkusen will try to go forward with Kofan, the Cameroonian international, and he plays the ball forward there. The Terrier drops the pass there, and a quick block there from Nkepai, the former Bayer Leverkusen player there, to clear down hard, and Bayer Leverkusen will win a corner kick. In the match at the 8th there, Pep Guardiola has been shown a yellow card in the 5th minute for complaining too much, according to the referee. So corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen, and a long one there, headed back there. But I think that one is already out there. David Raya actually had a hand there, and the Bayer Leverkusen captain wants another corner kick. I think the referee said no, that's going to be a goal kick, but because the ball was already out of play. So goal kick to Arsenal. Rayak plays a short one to Saliba, who return it back to David Raya. Raya will try to go long. Gyökeres holding down and finding Bukayo Saka, but the control was very poor there. Bayer Leverkusen winning it back, but they've given it straight to Arsenal again. And another mistake there from Bayer Leverkusen, allowing Bukayo Saka to run into the ball, and a shot there blocked again by the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper, who has had about 3 saves so far in this game to deny Arsenal. So it's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal. "28 minutes already played. Bukayo Saka to take the corner kick for Arsenal. And a long one into the box there, headed out there, and the whistle have gone for a foul there. So it's going to be free kick to Bayer Leverkusen. And you can see Max Zellman on the touchline warming up. And yet could be the go for Arsenal. Another cross there, but Bukayo Saka still with the ball there, and he holds on to it, and a shot fine. Oh my goodness! Another save from the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper. Leandro Trossard thought that one ended at the back of the net, but the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper is proven to be the block, at the back of the net. But it's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal. Arsenal now applying the pressure at the Bayer Leverkusen goal pole there. Declan Rice to take the corner kick for Arsenal. And we send a long one there into the box there. Headed back there. And it's still Arsenal. And he shot and blocked again. A shot from Bayer Leverkusen, but blocked there. But Bayer Leverkusen will quickly pick the ball and send it back to the goalkeeper, David Raya, who finds William Saliba to Leandro Trossard. With Leandro Trossard. Zubimendi back to Leandro Trossard. Half an hour of football played already at the Emirates Stadium. Still no good, but Arsenal, putting much pressure now on Bayer Leverkusen defense, but the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper has made some tremendous save to keep this game at 0-0 the moment. And Bukayo Saka going down, but the referee says play on due to the advantage. So it's Zubimendi who win back possession and still with him. Finally decided to go back to Saliba, who quickly drops it for Ben White. Ben White giving the ball straight away. For Arsenal starting the press again, and Bayer Leverkusen almost giving the ball straight away to Arsenal again. But Bayer Leverkusen back in possession. Under pressure there, the Bayer Leverkusen player actually find his teammates, but they are still playing. And another, they've played the ball straight away to corner kick now. Alex Garcia there, so another corner kick to Arsenal. Arsenal racking up the corners, but they are yet to take advantage of either of those corners. At the bridge there, PSG still leading Chelsea by 2-0. 31 minutes played already, while Manchester City is still losing by 1-0 with a man down. Also 32 minutes played in that one. So corner kick to Arsenal. Saka drops a short one there, and oh my goodness! Another save from the goalkeeper, but the ball still inside the box there, and the goalkeeper makes another save. Wow. And Bayer Leverkusen, they should be thanking the goalkeeper. The reason why they are still in this game is actually their goalkeeper, but here they come now trying to create something. And Saliba, Gabriel rather, who did not confirm it there, and finally the cross will come, but Arsenal will head it out, and Bayer Leverkusen will still regain possession. And here they come now again with Poku, and Poku will win a corner kick for Bayer Leverkusen. But how have Arsenal not scored in this game? I think the answer is actually because of the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper, who has been very, very fantastic. Their Blaswich, stopping everything that Arsenal has thrown, towards him. So 33 minutes play there, and it's a corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen. And a long one into the box there. There's an Arsenal player that went down there, but Tapsoba heads down straight to the Arsenal goalkeeper, who quickly drops it for Declan Rice, but Rice couldn't pick up another Arsenal player there, and Bayer Leverkusen will pick up possession again, still inside the Arsenal half. Grimando goes back to Poku there. We'll go back to Kwanzaa rather. So it's Tapsoba. Bayer Leverkusen still holding on to possession inside their own half there, and gradually moving it into the half of Arsenal. But the ball will roll out for a throw to Bayer Leverkusen. I think the ball has gone out before David Raya actually dropped the ball there. Another throw in to Bayer Leverkusen. I think it's going to be a very, very, a lot of questions will be asked of the English teams in the Champions League if they all fail to progress to the next round, having, made it into the round of 16 with flying colors, except from Newcastle, but eventually going on, to progress after beating Karabakh by more than 6+ goals to progress to the next round. But right now they are on the verge of being eliminated. I think Arsenal and Liverpool are the most realistic two English teams to make it into the quarterfinal as it stands now. So it looks like Chelsea are definitely out. They need to because it's now 7-2 on aggregate. So Chelsea need to score 6 goals and expect PSG not to score any goal for them to be able to progress. But here come Arsenal now, pushing forward now at the edge of the Bayer Leverkusen box there. Drops it for Leandro Trossard but couldn't control that one. So the ball will roll out for a throw-in to Bayer Leverkusen. So, and also Manchester City, who suffered a 3-goal defeat or lost by 3 goals in the first leg. Right now at home they are losing by 1 goal to 0. It could be all over for Manchester City by the weekend, because right now in the league they are 9 points behind Arsenal. They have a game in hand, and also quickly back at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal now attacking now, and still Arsenal, and he drops it there for Eberechi who takes a shot. Oh my goodness! That was a fantastic goal there from Eberechi to give Arsenal the lead. There was nothing the goalkeeper could do there. A fantastic strike there, and it's Arsenal who have now gotten the lead, and the pressure finally pay off there. That was a fantastic strike there from Eberechi Eze. Arsenal 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. There was nothing the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper could do to stop that one. But a very, very fantastic goal. Probably one of the goals of the week, if you ask me, or one of the goals of the best goals so far in this Champions League. That was a very good goal there from Eberechi Eze to give Arsenal the lead. So still talking about the English teams and also talking about Manchester City, and right now they are about to exit, or they are almost out of the Champions League. If you ask me, they are almost out. They need a miracle, and that miracle will be one of the greatest miracles for them to be able to overturn this game and progress to the next round. Same also for Chelsea. But for Manchester City, like I said earlier on, they are 9 points behind Arsenal. It looks like the league is gradually slipping from there, and they are about to exit the Champions League. And also they will be playing Arsenal in the Carabao Cup come Sunday on the 22nd of March. And if they lose that one, that means they might be going trophyless this season. Though they are still in the FA Cup, but everything's looking going from bad to worse for Manchester City right now. So Arsenal will go again now with Leandro Trossard, 1-on-1 with the goal, 2 players there, and it goes back there, but he tries to find a Eberechi Eze, but Eze couldn't control down, and here comes Bayer Leverkusen now trying to turn the face into attack, and Arsenal quickly dispossessing them, and here comes Arsenal now again now. With Declan Rice moving it forward. He has Leandro Trossard with him inside the box there, still with Leandro Trossard, but I think Leandro Trossard has been a little bit of disappointment to me in this game, though he's just coming back from injury, but the manager has a lot of faith in him. That is why he actually started ahead of Gabriel Martinelli in this one. So Arsenal back in possession again. Though it was Leandro Trossard who provided the assist for Eberechi Eze. "39-minute played across all center. Arsenal 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. 39 minutes at the bridge. Chelsea 0, PSG 2. Why 39 minutes also Manchester City with a man down 0, Real Madrid 1. So our viewers, you can join the conversation in our comment section. Let us know your thoughts regarding the games going on right now. Do you think it's all over for Chelsea, or do you think there's still hope for Chelsea, even for Manchester City also, and also the game involving Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen? Do you think Arsenal already made it through with just this one goal they scored, or you think Bayer Leverkusen can still come in? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop your predictions also, and also the English team's performance so far in this round of this Champions League. Let us know what you think about their performance after making it out with flying colors in the group stage. Suddenly they are about to exit. Most of them are about to exit in a very, very shameful way, if you ask me. And here come Arsenal again with I think Arsenal will win a free kick there. That was a very good order play there from their number 14 jersey for Arsenal. So it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal in a very, very promising position. 41 minutes on the clock. So you have Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, including Leandro Trossard having a word there. And let's quickly go to the 80-yard where it looks like Manchester City have pulled one back and leveled things with one man down. Manchester City are back in it. And free kick to Arsenal, taking shot there. Trossard to Leandro Trossard, who sent down back now to William Saliba. He finds a break easy, goes back to Declan Rice, and the cross will come into the box, but headed out there by the Bayer Leverkusen player. And Saliba will quickly send down back, who finds Gabriel to Rice. Rice to Gabriel again to Rice, and still Declan Rice going in there, but he has been dispossessed by the Bayer Leverkusen player. But Bayer Leverkusen are unable to clear out now, still inside their own half there, and finally they will clear. But Arsenal will pick up possession again and almost losing it. And finally the whistle will come for a free kick there to Bayer Leverkusen. And it was Erling Haaland who got things rolling for Manchester City, or who brought them back in the 41st minute. And it's 1-1 the 80-yard stadium there. So Bayer Leverkusen will restart play now with the goalkeeper sending a short one straight to Garcia there, who will send a long one, try to find Kofin, but Gabriel will block down and but send it straight back to Bayer Leverkusen, who are not back in possession. See Bayer Leverkusen moving with Grimando, try to cross there. Blocked there, and it should be Mendy claiming the last touch come off of Grimando, and I think the referee actually agreed with him, so it's going to be a throw into Arsenal. Train taking quickly. I think Arsenal should be looking doing everything possible to get the second goal as early as possible to take everything away from Bayer Leverkusen. So Bayer Leverkusen are back in possession. Moving it forward now, and almost losing possession, but they quickly recover again and send it straight to Grimando, who drops it back into the midfield. And he crossed into the box there, but Arsenal will head out there. Poku will win it back and try to send it cross, and Arsenal head down out straight to the Bayer Leverkusen player. Could this be the opportunity for Bayer Leverkusen? And a shot there, but blocked, and Arsenal will quickly win that one and send a long one there, trying to find Victor Gyökeres, but Kwanzaa, standing strong there to hold up the pressure and sending it straight to the goalkeeper there. So Leverkusen back in possession. 44 minutes on the clock there. Arsenal still lead by 1-0. Courtesy of that goal scored by Iberichi Eze in the 36th minute of the game. So we've seen 45 minutes of football played already at the Emirates Stadium, and the fourth official just confirmed there will be 1 minute of additional time, and we are gradually playing into that 1 minute right now with Bayer Leverkusen still holding on to possession, now moving it straight into the half of Arsenal, looking to get back with this last attack, but they've sent the ball back to their own half there, and Tapsoba will play it forward now to Poku, who will go back again. So Bayer Leverkusen still holding on to possession, but they've moved it forward now. Here they come now, attacking from the right hand side with Poku. He has Kepai with him, and he decided to go back, and the cross will come, but that will be too high there for Kufin. I think that should be a goal kick. Yeah, and that was the last piece of action in that one. So it's Eberechi Eze who have made the difference right now at the Emirates Stadium. It's already half time in that game involving Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. Chelsea still losing by 2-0, while Manchester City still playing at a 1-1 draw. We've seen 45 minutes plus 2 minutes played in that one. So our viewers, we've seen 45 minutes in our featured match played already at the Emirates Stadium. Rightfully, Arsenal a well-deserved lead, if you ask me, because they've been the better side in this game. They've applied pressure. They've created a lot of goal-scoring opportunities, but thanks to the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper Blaswich, who has been very, very fantastic in this one. That is why the scoreline has remained 1-0. Eberechi Eze in the 36th minute, scored that wonderful rocket of a goal to give Arsenal a well-deserved lead in that one. So also at the bridge, in the 6th minute, Kvaratskhelia got the opening goal for Paris Saint-Germain, while in the 14th minute, Bradley Barcola made it 2 for PSG. So what it means is that Chelsea, looking like they are out already. So our viewers, you can join the conversation in the comment section. Share your thought with us. Let us know your thought regarding this game. So we quickly go for a commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you stats from the games. But don't go nowhere.
Sports on Premier Sports Fan Center, the show where football conversation goes beyond the scorelines and dive into the stories shaping the global game of football. My name is Yinka Adegbuyi. I'm going to be your host for tonight. Friends around here call me the Doc. And tonight with me on the set is Poloski. Polo, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So excited to be back, to dissect everything that's been going on in the world of sport in the last 7 days.
Right, so today we examine 3 major talking points, sharing football discussions across Europe, from a legal controversy that could cloud or affect the World Cup squad to one of England's biggest clubs fighting, avoiding relegation there. And finally, a debate about the Premier League title race, which is really, really looking like it's going the red way as it stands. We begin with the legal storm surrounding one of England's most recognized defenders, and of course, so controversial as well as a gentleman and a defender. Maguire's conviction in Greece is what comes to mind here. It has a legal case with the World Cup implications right there. And the football world was shaking after Harry Maguire was convicted in Greece for assault, resisting arrest, and attempted bribery. Although the defender, we know, intends to appeal the verdict because he says actually all those things are false. The situation raises a serious concern right there in football. The conviction could impact his ability to travel to the United States due to strict visa restrictions concerning crimes involving violence and bribery. So, with the FIFA World Cup 2026 approaching and England expected to play matches in the United States, this actually leaves a lot in mind. The legal challenges that may influence court decisions for England, especially for a player like Harry Maguire, who is a key agent. He used to be their captain in that particular squad, who has been a key figure for England national team, and implications could be really, really significant. So we're looking at a few issues here. So Paulo, I want you to help me out here. If the conviction stands against Harry Maguire, should England consider leaving or dropping the gentleman out of the squad because of the possible potential squad restrictions he may have?
Well, I think England will have to first look at the implication if the conviction stand, like you said, and will he be able to be able to allow to enter the US?
It may not. If the conviction stands, it may not.
Yeah, but they have to look at that first. And secondly, I think Harry Maguire still has the right to appeal. Though the verdict that he has been convicted, he still has the right to appeal. But I think England it's time now for the English FA to get involved, because Harry Maguire is a very, very important player for the English national team. You look at Harry Maguire in the last couple of seasons, he has been fairly okay compared to when he joined Manchester United newly. His performances were not so convincing. A lot of fans have been calling for him to be dropped. But you look at Harry Maguire in the England jersey, he's always a different player compared to when he put on the Manchester United player. So I think the English FA at the point or at the time will definitely come into it and find a way, because you look at what happened. The case has been going for more than a year now, and you look at the incident that led to that. I think it's something
understanding when to defend his family member.
Yeah, his family member, but there's a way you do things. It's not like this part of this world, where you can just go ahead and
beat somebody up
or go there and cause chaos. Those things they don't tolerate it. You leaving your own country, going to another country to cause
that's actually a legal way to resolve conflicts.
Issues like that. But Harry Maguire should have known better, because he's an European. I don't think there's anybody also from Greece that will be coming to UK to do something like that and just go scot-free. But he's still claiming his innocence.
Okay, so while you are at that, from a football perspective, has Maguire done enough in recent seasons to justify his inclusion even among the controversy?
Well, I think he has done that. Look at his performance first of all with the Three Lions. That's where it will matter now. Even when he was doing poorly with Manchester United, he was still being called, and there are a lot of argument for him that whenever he plays for the Three Lions, he always put up good performances. And you look at that with England. I don't think he has had too many bad performances with the Three Lions, but also with Manchester United. Recently, he has been been one of their best defenders. Whenever he plays, you see him, he puts all his best. Though he still come up with one or two errors, but I don't think those errors will be the reason why he should be dropped. I think his performance overall in the last probably 1-2 seasons has been okay, and I think if he's been selected I think it's
It deserves that
it deserves
position.
it, yeah.
Okay, so while Maguire faces uncertainty off pitch, another historic English club is fighting a life battle to avoid a mess. Absolutely. So we're looking at Tottenham's relegation battle right here, from European glory to survival fight. We understand quite clearly few stories in this season. Surprisingly, Tottenham that just won the Europa Cup right there, fighting for their against relegation already. The last defeat they had was a 3-1 home defeat to Crystal Palace. We saw that just happen a few days ago, about yesterday. And it was unbelievable because that was their 5th consecutive loss. And in spite of their coach change or their technical bench rearrangement, sacked the former coach, we now have Igor Tudor right there. They're still losing. They continue on the downward trend. And now the club faces an very uncomfortable question. Should European ambition be sacrificed to ensure survival in the Premier League? That's the question now before that I'm sure the management is looking at. So should we continue to pursue, because they're still present in Champions League and they're still edging towards relegation as it stands. So how does a club move from winning a European trophy to battling relegation within just one season?
I think where we've seen things like that, it's in the Nigerian Premier League, where you see a team winning.
Remo Stars winning the league and now sitting second to the last on the table.
It's not just Remo Stars that's been happening. You see teams finishing second in the league or even going on ahead to win the league. Then the next season you see them
going down,
battling relegation or even going down. So I think for Tottenham Hotspur, like you said, should they be prioritizing the what do you call it? The Champions. I don't think they should be doing that. I think they should focus on both. I think if they really mean business, they can avoid the drop. They still have, I think, they are still 1 point. I think, a point above. The 2 teams behind them, chasing them now. Nottingham Forest and West Ham United, and I think they also have a very good goal difference. The 3 of them, they are on minus, but the Tottenham own is less. I think about 7 compared to 28 and 15 or more for both the other teams. So Tottenham should be looking at to find a way to get a win under this new manager they have now, because this will be his, I think is his 2nd or 3rd loss since he joined. Then he hasn't won any game for them. They just need to find a way. But the players themselves are not helping matter. You see them picking up red card, committing blunders. They Mickey van der Ven. Had a red card in the last game. The other day it was the captain also. What's his name again? Romero. So the players are not helping matter, but I think the players are enjoying when they play the European competition. So I think if that's the only thing that can put smile in the face of the fans, I think they should
But can we prioritize European competition against dropping off the Premiership?
I don't think
it's Premiership.
It's Premiership. Yeah, they can still participate in the biggest club competition in the Champions League next season, even though they get relegated. That is if they can win the Champions League. But you look at Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm sure it's smile came to your face. You
look at Tottenham Hotspur, I don't think they can go beyond the next round. But it's football. But they've been to the final before, even when nobody gave them the chance. Then we saw it. That's the season they went to the final. But this time around, I don't think they will be doing that. But football, anything can happen. So I think if Tottenham, and honestly, I think they should just focus on the Champions League, because there's a high possibility of them going to relegation. Because you look at the games they have. It's not easy game. The next game is going to be against Liverpool.
Are you sure you want to advise the management to focus on Champions League? Or rather, sacrifice Champions League and face the local league?
What if they sacrifice the Champions League and still go to the relegation?
No, but they have a better chance of staying afloat and fighting again. They finished 15th or 16th last season.
Yeah, it's true. They have a better chance of fighting and staying.
Because in Champions League, I don't see them going beyond max.
Yeah, but
I don't even think they can go beyond this round.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you look at Tottenham Hotspur fixtures in the league, I think they don't stand any chance.
It is deadly.
Yeah, it's very deadly. They are playing Liverpool the next game. I think after Liverpool, they'll be taking on, is it Chelsea? I think they'll be taking on Chelsea. By then, after those two games, if they fail to win, I think they will be. They might be sitting probably 17 or 18 by then. So I think they should just.
But that's if their other rivals are winning.
Well, look at the last game. Tottenham, West Ham went away to Fulham, to Covering Cottage. The same stadium Tottenham went to the other weekend and lose 2-1. And during the midweek, West Ham went there and pick up all 3 points. Okay, Nottingham Forest, the other team, they went to the Etihad to pick up a draw there.
Yeah. And
the only team Tottenham knows how to pick up point or win is actually Manchester City. And the bad news for them is that they don't have Manchester City to play again now.
Okay, so just to verify what you just said, the following matches for the Premiership for Tottenham, you have Liverpool coming up over the way by next week, and then you have Nottingham Forest. And then you have Brighton and Hove Albion. Then Wolves will be away. Aston Villa. Then you have Leeds United and Chelsea. Then Everton should be the last match for them. So
and look where
I think they still stand a chance.
No, they stand a chance, but it gets complicated because they have about 2 or 3 clubs battling relegation also in that mix-up.
They're going to play Wolves. They're going to play.
You look at Wolves recently.
Wolves,
I think they've been condemned to relegation, and now they are doing anything. Taking point off Arsenal.
Viewers, and the second half already started at the Emirates Stadium, and it's Arsenal who pick up the ball. Ball ruler for a throw into Arsenal. So Arsenal send the throw straight to Iberichi, who clears down out there, and Bukayo Saka. Arsenal attacking now. Iberichi goes down there. I think the whistle have gone now for a foul. I think that should be to Arsenal, but you have the Bayer Leverkusen player also down, holding on his leg there. Also at the bridge, the game has resumed, and it's still goalless. We've seen just below 1 minute played already at the bridge, while at the Emirates Stadium 1 minute and some seconds has been played. Palacios, the culprit there, the free kick to Arsenal. Quickly taking a shot for Arsenal. With Bukayo Saka holding on to the possession. Arsenal we send it back to Declan Rice. To Bukayo Saka. The ball ruler for a throw-in, and throw-in taken quickly. Still Arsenal in possession. Arsenal send that ball out, so it's going to be throwing now to Bayer Leverkusen. Still waiting for the commencement of the second half of the game involving Manchester City and Real Madrid. So throwing to Bayer Leverkusen. Another throw to Bayer Leverkusen. And looking at the replay of that goal from Iberichi, that was a very good goal. Hit down with pace there. There was nothing. The goalkeeper who has been standing for Bayer Leverkusen could do about that. But here comes Bayer Leverkusen inside the box there. But Zubimendi will quickly come out to recover and clear down out. And so it's going to be throwing to Bayer Leverkusen, who quickly takes the throw-in, drops it for Kofin. He has to play all over him. And Trossard wins the ball back for Arsenal. Still with Leandro Trossard there. And he also wins the throw-in for Arsenal. Perichese try to find the run of Ben White there, but lose out there. So I think the whistle have gone for a foul committed earlier on by the Bayer Leverkusen player. So it's going to be free kick to Arsenal. And a long one there to find Leandro Trossard, who cuts back there. Still, and it go for a shot. Oh my goodness! He tries to coil down onto the far post there, but that was that went wide there. But oh, very close. This could have been another good goal from Arsenal, but Leandro Trossard couldn't find the back of the net. So goal kick to Bayer Leverkusen. And the long one from the goalkeeper, headed back by the Arsenal player. Still Leverkusen in possession, and they'll go long now, attacking now with Grimando. And he cross into the box, but Saliba head down up, clearing it properly, but Declan Rice will clear down properly now. And the striker there, Gyökeres, battling for possession, but lose out to Tapsoba. We'll find the captain. And he send it back to Tapsoba. The Bayer Leverkusen back in possession. Still Bayer Leverkusen pushing forward. And let's quickly bring you some update regarding the game involving Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain, because there were substitutions made before the commencement of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain withdrew João Neves and brought in Mayulu. Mayulu replacing João Neves, while Chelsea also made substitution. Josh Ashipong coming on to replace Muhammadu Sarr in the 46th minute. Also, there were substitutions being made at halftime before the commencement of the second half in the game involving Manchester City and Real Madrid. Manchester City actually brought Pep Guardiola brought on Maguire to replace Ruben Diaz, while Nathan Ake coming on to replace Tijani Reinders. And Real Madrid also made substitution with Andre Lunin coming on to replace Thibaut Courtois. But in the meantime, here come Arsenal again inside the box there. And Bukayo Saka losing out. And Bayer Leverkusen will try to turn defense into attack. 52 minutes played already at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal still lead by 1-0. While 52 minutes also, Chelsea still losing out. And another long one there from Gyökeres. But the goalkeeper made down look easy. 49 minutes at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City won. Real Madrid won. Manchester City with one man down. Bernardo Silva was the player shown a straight red card in that game. So Bayer Leverkusen in possession. I think Arsenal should be looking for a way to get the second goal as early as possible, to kill any hope of Bayer Leverkusen coming back into this one. Still Bayer Leverkusen in possession. And that's a neat ball there from Bayer Leverkusen, who are now attacking the goal post of Arsenal. Another block from Arsenal. And Arsenal will try to clear out. But Kofin, Leonard Trossard actually did a very good job there to win a throw-in for Arsenal. So trying taking quickly for Arsenal. Gyökeres couldn't hold on to that one. So it's Bayer Leverkusen who are back in possession, and the referee has blown a free kick, and a fair play goes to Bayer Leverkusen. Bukayo Saka dispossessing the Bayer Leverkusen player there, but giving it straight back to Bayer Leverkusen. Poku. Still with Poku. He cuts back for Kwanzaa. Another beautiful play there from Bayer Leverkusen, but the Arsenal players quickly surrounding the Bayer Leverkusen player there and cleared out, but Bayer Leverkusen will pick up possession again. Now playing inside the half of Arsenal, very close to the edge of the box there. And a cross into the box, but David Raya, picking that one up easily for Arsenal. And he finds Declan Rice, who finds Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka will drive forward now for Arsenal. And one touch there with Gyökeres, who finds Leandro Trossard. And a cross into the box there, headed down there by the Bayer Leverkusen player. And finally, they've cleared out there. And Arsenal will lose that there. And it's Kofin for Bayer Leverkusen, who have lost possession again. The referee says play on, and it's Leandro Trossard drops it for Berechiese. Oh my goodness, that was a well-timed tackle there from, I think that should be Grimando. Yeah, and Bayer Leverkusen will try to turn defense into attack now. Attacking from the left-hand side, drops it back into the midfield. But they've slowed things down now and decide to go back. We're still inside the half of Arsenal. Now they move forward now. And a shot there. That was a terrible shot there from the captain there. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. And Bayer Leverkusen are looking at about to make some or they are looking at making substitutions. So play resume with Arsenal now back in possession with Declan Rice. Goes back to Gabriel. Zubimendi. White to Saka. Straight to Leandro Trossard, who has come deep now. Arsenal will go back to the goalkeeper. Send it straight to Saliba, but Arsenal have given the ball straight away to Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayer Leverkusen with now possession. Poku. See Bayer Leverkusen holding on to possession, try to cross in there. The Arsenal players want a free. I think there was a push there from Gabriel, so it's going to be a free kick. A push on Gabriel, yeah, inside the box here, and the referee picked that one up and said it's going to be free kick to Arsenal. So the substitutions are about to be made. So Bayer Leverkusen are about to make a double substitution. Malik Tillman, the American, coming on to replace Stereo. While Kubret coming on to replace Poku. So we've seen 1 hour of football played already. It's Arsenal who still lead by 1-0 after 1 hour of football played. Also 1 hour of football played at the Stafford Bridge there. Chelsea still losing by 2-0. 56 minutes at the 8th yard. Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 1. So Bayer Leverkusen back in possession. And a long one there. And the cross will come in. And still Bayer Leverkusen and Arsenal will clear out there. Gyökeres chasing that one. The goalkeeper of Bayer Leverkusen quickly coming out to clear that one. Trossard, I think, wins the throw-in for Arsenal. So train taking quickly for Arsenal. We are back in possession again with Ben White. Drops it for Gyökeres. With Arsenal moving in, find Bukayo Saka now. And here comes and a cross into the box. You should be second. Oh my goodness! Another missed opportunity there for Arsenal. Gerard Konsa actually, clearing down for Arsenal, but for Bayer Leverkusen. But here comes Bayer Leverkusen now, try to turn defense into attack. Cuts back there, but the Arsenal player cuts down now. So Arsenal who are now back in possession again. And now Gyökeres now. Still with Victor Gyökeres, and a shot there deflected, but that will roll out for a corner kick, and it's getting from bad to worse for Chelsea. Because it looks like Paris Saint-Germain have just made it 3. But we just have to confirm that one now. Yes, it's Paris Saint-Germain who now lead Chelsea by 3-0. I think the London Bridge has fallen finally. So corner kick to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka going to take the corner kick. And guess what? It was Mayulu who came on in the 46th minute to replace João Neves that got the 3rd goal for Paris Saint-Germain. A corner kick and a short one into the box there. Cleared out there by Bayer Leverkusen, but not cleared out properly. And Arsenal we try to battle for possession. Finally, Bayer Leverkusen will clear, but cleared it straight to Declan Rice, who will take a shot, and that is the 2nd goal for Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0 in the 64th minute, and it was Declan Rice who have given Arsenal the breathing space in this game. At this stage, it's looking like it's over for Bayer Leverkusen. Also for Chelsea, I think it's they are done and dusted in the Champions League for this season. So they need to go and go back and see if they can find a way to qualify so that they'll be able to play in the Champions League come next season. Right now, Chelsea are sitting sixth on the log in the APA. They are already out of the Champions League spot right now. But the only hope for them, if they couldn't make it to through the league phase, through the league, is for them to win it. But right now, they are about to exit it in a very, very embarrassing way, if you ask me. But at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal continue to make things shine and continue to make things bright for their fans. Now it's 2-0. Declan Rice, this will be the second goal for Arsenal. Also, the third goal scored by Bayer Leverkusen. The assist was from Hakimi. Yes, Hakimi has provided 2 assists in that game. His first assist was to Bracola, and now Mayolo. And the play will start there at the Emirates Stadium with Bayer Leverkusen in possession, and Arsenal looking at to make a triple substitution, but they are yet to come in. But it looks like Arsenal will be making a triple substitution, but in the meantime, Bayer Leverkusen with Grimando and a cross into the box, headed down there. Could this be an opportunity for Bayer Leverkusen to get the deficit, reduce the deficit, but cleared out by Arsenal? But Bayer Leverkusen will regain possession again with Kwanzaa sending it back now to Tapsoba. Mr. Bayer Leverkusen with possession, attacking from the right left hand side of the attack. They decide to go back. Bayer Leverkusen with possession. Moving it closer towards the edge of the Arsenal box there. Bayer Leverkusen enjoying possession in the last 1 minute, but finally giving it straight to Arsenal. Gabriel will clear out there, and Gyökeres battling for possession. But Bayer Leverkusen wins back possession again. And Bayer Leverkusen will try to go long now to find Grimando. And he also decide to go back. Find Tapsoba, who find Kwanzaa to the captain. Bayer Leverkusen losing it out again. Bukayo Saka, and a very good turn again from Eberechi Eze. Arsenal now attacking now. It's 3-4 now. Can Arsenal make the most? Eberechi Eze, he cuts back and a shot, but blocked there. And Bayer Leverkusen surviving that one again. But that was a very good play from Eberechi Eze, who looks like he's in pain now, and he goes down. I think the referee have stopped the game for Eberechi Eze to be able to receive treatment from that one. But that was a very good block there from the Bayer Leverkusen defender there. So Arsenal about to make triple substitution. First of the players that will be withdrawn is Martin Zubimendi. And Christian Norgard coming on to replace Zubimendi. Also Ben White has been withdrawn. Mosquera coming on to replace Ben White. while Leandro Trossard also has been withdrawn. So Gabriel Martinelli coming on to replace Leandro Trossard in the 69th minute. Also 69th minute at the bridge there, Chelsea still losing by 3-0. Also earlier on, before the third goal was scored, both teams made some set of substitutions. Desiree Doué coming on to replace Bradley Barcola in the 59th minute. Also in the 59th minute, Leon Delap came on to replace João Pedro for Chelsea. Also Garnacho replacing Cole Palmer in the 60th minute. While after the goal was scored in the 66th minute, Goncalo Ramos, the Portuguese striker, coming on to replace Ousmane Dembele. While Leo Hernandez also came on in the 66th minute to replace Nuno Mendes. So Iberichi also has been withdrawn for Kai Havertz. Yes, Kai Havertz coming on to replace Iberichi Eze, who looks like he's in pain from that attempt there to shoot the ball, but I think he picked up an injury from that attempt there. Also, but Arsenal having possession back again at the edge with Victor Gyökeres turning left, right, and they've tried to make a cross into the box. Could this be the third goal for Arsenal? Yes, and Arsenal have made it 3. And guess who? I think it looks like the goal. I think that should be an handball there. I think that should be an handball of Kai Havertz. We just have to confirm if that goal will stand or not. I think the referee having word with the VAR to confirm the legitimacy of that goal there. Also Paris Bayer Leverkusen making a substitution. Patrick Schick coming on to replace Palacios. So the goal has been chopped off. So it's still 2-0 in favor of Arsenal. 72 minutes played already at the Emirates Stadium. 72 minutes at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 0, PSG 3. 68 minutes at the Etihad. Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 1. So Arsenal now with back in possession with Gyökeres, but lose out. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayer Leverkusen rather, will try to advance now. So Bayer Leverkusen with possession. Leverkusen will cross into the box there, but blocked there and sent out for a corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen. That was Declan Rice, clearing that one out there. So it's going to be a corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen. So Grimando to take the corner kick for Bayer Leverkusen. And we send it out there and cleared out by the Arsenal player, but Bayer Leverkusen we pick up possession again. And he sent it straight into the box there. Arsenal find it difficult to clear, and it's going to be another corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen. 74 minutes on the clock. Bayer Leverkusen is looking to find a way back, and they send a corner kick. David Raya coming out there but couldn't get onto that one. But I think it's going to be another corner kick because William Saliba head down to safety. Another corner kick straight now. Headed out there by the Arsenal player, and Saka will quickly pick up possession for Arsenal. And he drops it to find Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal now attacking now. Could this be another opportunity for Arsenal to increase their lead? Gyökeres still going, and he drops the pass. But that was a very, very, terrible, touch there from Mosquera, and the goalkeeper, Blaswich, picking down comfortably there. Bayer Leverkusen try to go long, but David Raya quickly coming out to pick that one up. Declan Rice for Arsenal. Finds William Saliba. Kepa still going against his former team, though he's still their player because he's actually on loan from Bayer Leverkusen to Arsenal. It looks like he will be joining Arsenal permanently at the end of the season, but Arsenal still in possession. Kepa will go back to Norgard, who will send it straight to William Saliba. And a very good, beautiful ball there from Arsenal, but they couldn't hold on to that, so the ball will roll out for a throw-in to Bayer Leverkusen. And looking at the replay of that Declan Rice goal there, that was a very good play there. He bent that one. The goalkeeper couldn't stand any chance of keeping that one from going to the back of the net. Bayer Leverkusen will come again now, attacking. Decide to go back. So Bayer Leverkusen with possession. Try to play 1-2 there, but Rice cutting down out and cross into the box there, headed there by Kwanzaa, but that will not trouble David Raya. So it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. '78 minutes. Arsenal to Bayer Leverkusen. To Bayer Leverkusen. 79 minutes at the bridge, Chelsea 0, Paris Saint-Germain 3. While 73 minutes at the Etihad, 10-man Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 1. Another cross into the box there from Bayer Leverkusen. Martinelli doing beautifully well there to win possession of win free kick back for Arsenal. So free kick to Arsenal. So long one from the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya, and possession in contention. Gyökeres bringing it down. See with Victor Gyökeres inside the box there, but Bayer Leverkusen will pick up possession now, try to turn defense into attack. The winner between Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen will be playing Sporting CP, and it looks like Arsenal will be progressing into the next round unless something dramatic happen for Bayer Leverkusen. So what it means is that Victor Gyökeres will be going back to his hunting home ground there, in less Sporting CP after scoring about close to 100 games, 100 goals in 2 seasons for Bayer Sporting CP. And he crossed into the box. David Raya gathers down and he tried to find the run of Gabriel Martinelli, but the goalkeeper quickly coming out there. Find the run of Kai Havertz rather. So Bayer Leverkusen back in possession. We have less than 8 minutes to go to 90 minutes. Also at the bridge, also less than 8 minutes to go to 90. And Bayer Leverkusen about to make another substitution. Also the game involving Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen and PSG. More substitutions were made in the 71st and 73rd minute. Tosin Adarabioyo, you're coming on to replace Cucurella, while Lekan came in for Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. Also, Bayer Leverkusen making substitutions with Fernandez coming on to replace Andrich. So in the meantime, Bayer Leverkusen will send a cross into the box, but David Raya quickly picked down up and finds Declan Rice. Still Declan Rice moving. And it goes back to Gabriel, who will go deeper back to the goalkeeper. And he drops it for William Saliba. Arsenal not playing with the urgency anymore. So Bayer Leverkusen are back in possession. 5 minutes to 90 at the Emirates. It's Bayer Leverkusen who are now moving forward, but they decide to go backward. It's Bayer Leverkusen. Another very good pass there, and a shot there, but that was a terrible shot there from Kofel. Has he won a free kick there? I think not so. So it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. And you will see Mas Delman looking on and looking at Mikel Arteta. Asking him some questions. Why am I not playing? With less than 4 minutes to go to 90. But the Viraya quickly send a long one. You're correct. Winning the battle there. Arsenal will lose possession straight to Bayer Leverkusen. And they send it back into the midfield. And they cross into the box, straight to David Raya, who picked down up comfortably. 87 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Bayer Leverkusen needs to find a way to quickly, get 2 goals to get themselves back in this game. But Arsenal moving forward again, with Saka giving the ball straight away to Bayer Leverkusen. So it's going to be throwing to Bayer Leverkusen. Throwing taken quickly. The Bayer Leverkusen moving forward. And a cross into the box there. Oh my goodness, that was a very good save there from David Raya. Kofen thought, he has put one back for Bayer Leverkusen, but guess what? David Raya was equal to that one there, and it, tipped down out. So it's going to be a corner kick to Bayer Leverkusen. And you could see the Bayer Leverkusen manager couldn't believe that one didn't end at the back of the net. A corner come quickly blocked there, and the rebound also went wide. So a relief for Arsenal. It's going to be goal kick to Arsenal. I think both goalkeeper, they've been very, very fantastic in this game. So David Raya taking his time before taking the the goal kick, and finally send a long one out there, headed out there to throw in for Arsenal by the Bayer Leverkusen player there. 89 minutes, Arsenal 2, Bayer Leverkusen 0. 89 minutes, Chelsea 0, PSG 3. 85 minutes, Manchester City 1, Real Madrid 1. So another throw to Arsenal. Throwing, not free kick. So Incapai to take the throw in for Arsenal, and he finds Kai Havertz, gives possession straight away. But Norgard couldn't keep that one in place, so it's going to be another throw in now. But this time to Bayer Leverkusen. And Arsenal about to make another substitution with Gyökeres being withdrawn for Lewis Kelly. And it's 90 minutes on the clock at the Emirates Stadium there. We just have to confirm how many minutes of additional time will be added. So Bayer Leverkusen now attacking now. Arsenal winning possession with David Raya picking the ball up comfortably inside the box 18 there. So the fourth official has confirmed that there will be 4 minutes of additional time to added. But Arsenal with Martinelli, we've not seen much from in this one. We win a corner kick for Arsenal. And at the bridge, the game has just ended there. It ended 3-0 in favor of Paris Saint-Germain. What a very, very sad way for Chelsea to exit the competition. So corner kick to Arsenal. Declan Rice to take the corner kick. Still Declan Rice. We send a long one there. Deep down, headed back there, and the goalkeeper punched it once again, but straight to Arsenal again. Gabriel goes to Bukayo Saka, and one touch back there to Lewis Kelly. So Arsenal still in possession. Saliba goes back to David Raya, who go long now. Try to find Kai Havertz, exit down, but Bayer Leverkusen picks up possession. Martinelli chasing, but Bayer Leverkusen defense calmly, send the ball straight, but Arsenal are now back in possession. Kai Havertz thought he flicked down back to teammates. But Soba quickly picking down up. We've seen 93 minutes played already. We are less than 1 minute to go to the 4 minute that was added. Remember, that was a minimum of time added. So we might likely see them play beyond that 4 minutes. But Bayer Leverkusen are attacking inside the Arsenal box. The cross was blocked by Mosquera. So Bayer Leverkusen have won themselves a corner kick. Would this be their last attempt or chance to get a go back? And they go short and drops the pass, but that was a terrible pass there. Almost losing out to Gabriel Martinelli. And another long pass now, straight to Grimando. Tries to and finally the cross will come into the box as now we head it out. And I think at this stage the referee is looking at his watch, but he allows play to continue with Bayer Leverkusen now. Still with possession. The referee is still looking at his wristwatch there. So that was it. Too much for the Bayer Leverkusen player, and I think this should be the last piece of action there. Though it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. And finally, the referee has signaled the full-time whistle. So it's Arsenal who have progressed to the next round of the Champions League. That's the quarter-final where they'll be facing Sporting CP. So we've seen 90 minutes of football played at the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal pick out 3 points or progress to the next round. The first goal was scored by Eberechi. It's a very good goal there before Bayer Leverkusen, Declan Rice making it 2 for Arsenal. And guess what? In the 90 plus 1 minute of Real Madrid have now taken the lead against Manchester City, and it's now 2-1 to Real Madrid, and it's Vinicius Junior who's got the second goal for Real Madrid, and I think it's all over at this stage for Manchester City. Also, Chelsea has been sent packing. Real Madrid, Manchester City will be joining them once the referee ends the game. And also, Bodo Glimt, who has been impressive in the Champions League, has been sent packing also. And tomorrow there will be games to play. We'll do well to bring you those games also. But from me and the production crew, it's goodbye for now.